So here we are, Dash and Dash. We're at the Corzanza Memorial, Emilio Corzanza. Everybody's heard of Charles Lindbergh, who flew from New York City to Paris non-stop over the Atlantic Ocean. Well, here is a monument. We're out in the Pinelands, where Emilio Corzanza, who wanted to do the same thing as Lindbergh did for his hometown, Mexico City, Mexico, where he would fly non-stop from New York City to New Mexico City, Mexico City, and unfortunately to his demise, this is where he crashed and passed away. The children of Mexico City raised up the money to build this monument, and they sent the stones up here to be reassembled. Once a year, the American Legion does a ceremony here in remembrance of Emilio Corzanza. Very easy to find. It's you get to the Route 70 and 206 circle, take 206 south. The first left turn is Corzanza Road, and I gotta say, it feels like you drive about 8 miles down to see this on the side of the road, but it's a very nice road to travel on a motorcycle, whatever. It's also a state park now. It's part of the Pinelands. So if you're into off-roading adventures, there's thousands and thousands of roads you could drive in as long as you're have a four-wheel drive and it's registered and insured. You also have camping areas out here where you could camp. We'll visit Anniston Lake, and over there I'll explain that's where you would go about finding the camping arrangements and whatnot. We'll visit that a little later after this today. So we'll circle around here so you can see the monument. All four sides have something on it.
And there's a little bit more to the story. Basically, he was flying at night, and since they didn't have lights on the gauges and everything, he couldn't see what was going on, so he's holding a flashlight trying to fly in a storm when he left, and he crashed, and a blueberry farmer started finding bits and pieces of the airplane everywhere until he found Corzanza.
So this would have been in 1928. If you could read Spanish, you'd be able to read all of that. The only thing I can make out really is, it looks like July of 1928, July 13th of 1928. I think that's what it says. And Emilio Corzanza is his name. As you can see, people visit. There's actually fresh roses on this side that somebody left, which is very thoughtful. A lot of stones showing that people have visited. A lot of coins. Please don't remove them. It's a sign of visiting that should be left there. Here it's in English, I guess. This is in English, yes. So on one side it's in Spanish, this side, so it's a messenger of peace. The people of Mexico hope that your high ideal will be realized. Homemade by the children of Mexico, to the aviator, Captain Emilio Corzanza, who died tragically on July 13th, 1928, in this good will flight. So the stones are starting to deteriorate. They're almost 100 years old. So I mean, I guess doing this video is going to be a little bit of a bookmark of what this is. But I hope you come out and visit it. It's a 10-15 minute visit, but it's cool to learn history like this. You know, it's like when you're in the Outer Banks or something, you're going to visit Kitty Hawk. Why not check this out, right? But Dash and Dash's Adventures, we're out here, we're checking out stuff, we're having fun. places to eat is right here. Got the sawmill back there, and then you got the Piccalilli Inn. Let me tell you something. There's like a biker's paradise, four-wheeler paradise, and the wings are so hot that they even have a fire truck. And we got Dash and Dash here at the Piccalilli in front of our fire truck because the wings are so hot. You might need the truck to put them out. Great place to hang out. Nice bar inside, great food, hot wings. I definitely recommend this place if you're ever on 206 in Chemung, New Jersey. This here's Anniston Lake in the summertime. It's like a little beach out in the middle of nowhere in Chemung. Across the highway is the Wharton State Forest main office. So we're going to stop and we're going to visit some of the camps. They have cabins you can rent here on the lake. Very big on dirt bike and off-roading area. Like I said, if you have your bike registered, you can ride the woods, campers, 4x4s. This is the area. Here comes some more bikes. So out here we got Dash and Dash. These are the cabins you could rent, and they're right on the lake. Obviously, it's no trespassing unless you have a permit, because they don't want no vandalization or anything. So this is as far as you could go. This is cabin 4 and 5. There's another one right over here. There's probably about 6, 7 of these cabins along the lake. Barely see it. It looks like they got all the power and gas and heat and stuff that you could want. I don't know what they cost, but you can bring like canoes and non-powered boats out on the lake here. It's a decent size, but this cabin's 2 floors. It looks pretty nice. Another wonderful thing about the Tabernacle, Medford, and Chemung area, there are a few things you could do here.